exercises. Oh my gosh, so loud. Okay. All right, how's everybody doing? Great. Okay, so we are going to start. Today is our 2020 cardio drum, which means we're going to start with our HIIT and then we'll do drumming. So you can put your balls like a stick off to the side if you don't need them. You don't even need weights, just a mat probably. We do have a couple ab exercises, so if you did want to use your mat for that, awesome. Okay. So here is how it's going to work. We are going to do 20 minutes of HIIT. So we have 10 moves up here. So we're going to do each move twice for 45 seconds. And then you'll have a 15-second break in between. So when you see the first one is skaters, we're going to do 2 sets of skaters, 45 seconds each. Cool. After we complete 2 full moves though, then there will be a 30-second break, just so you guys have more time to get like water and then stuff like that. Because we're not going to stop. It goes and then we do with this little tablet set. All right. So just to show you all the moves. So again, we have 10. The mats are basically just for the athletes going around the ground. Skaters are when we stay low and we kind of explode off side to side. Obviously, if you need a modification, just don't jump. Just come back and forth and do a little curtsy lunge. Cool. Jumping jacks. Just your basic jumping jacks. 45 seconds. Obviously, if you want to modify, you can just step out. Or just as good. Cool. Shoulder taps. We're on the ground. So you'll be in a plank position. And then making sure that your hands are below your shoulders, that's what's going to engage your core. The further you come back, the more your butt starts going in the air. So you want to stay nice and flat, but you're just tapping your shoulders side to side. Modification, you're up against a wall or up against some sort of like a ledge, and it's just the same thing, but now you're tapping more with an incline. Cool. All right, shuffle touch. You're going to shuffle twice. Touch the ground. So you'll shuffle, shuffle, touch the ground, shuffle, shuffle, touch the ground, touch the ground. So modification, you can just step to the side and then kind of like do whatever move you want. Yeah. Come on, dance. Pop squats. You're gonna pop twice, like 2 little jumps from here, and then go down and do a squat. Pop, pop, squat. Squat. And then obviously modification is just doing squats as low as you're comfortable. All right. Swimmers. Yes. So swimmers are on the ground. So we'll come down here. You'll be on your stomach. You gotta work with that back too. And it's just opposite leg, opposite arm, and you're just swimming along. So modification, if you don't want to be on the ground, you can just lift your legs and then your hands. And you'll still feel it in your back when you lift your leg back. That's the biggest part of that one. All right, Heisman. You guys are going to remember all this, right? I'll show you during the break. I'll show you one more time. So Heisman, you do 2 high knees, and then you kind of, like the Heisman, you know what I'm talking about? Like football Heisman. And then back, come up. So it's pretty quick, or it can be nice and slow. Obviously, modification is just kind of doing like a cross jack thing. And we are going to do cross jacks too, so it's kind of the same. So if you want to shuffle twice, jack or cross. All right, and then cross jacks is like the same thing. So cross jacks is where we're bringing our elbows to our opposite knee, or you can just stand here and do that too. And then obviously the modification is just going a little bit slower and just bringing it up as high as you can. And then side plank, since we do it twice, we're going to do each side once. So you'll be on your side either up on your hand, or you can be down here or against the wall. But 45 seconds on one side, and then we'll switch into 45 seconds on the other side. And then dead bugs are like my favorite ab move. because it's nice because we get to lay down. But your knees are going to be bent 45, yep, 45, 90. It's a 90. All right, and then you just come down and back up, down and back up. You can have your hands out, your hands here, your hands up. If your hands are up, it's a little more difficult, but you really want to focus on that lower back being into the ground because that's what's going to engage your core, and it'll make it a lot more difficult because it looks easy, but once you put that lower back in the ground, it becomes much, much harder. And then because we're laying on the ground, we just get to lay there when we're done. So I did that on purpose. So yeah, are you guys ready? So that, of course, everyone look at Michelle's shirt and you Michelle. So we're going to do those first two moves. You're going to have 15 seconds in between. But then after we're done with jumping jacks, you'll have 30 seconds before we start the next two. Okay? You guys ready? All right, ready? All right, let's do this thing started. I have no idea if the microphone's actually on or not. All right, first one's going to be those stickers. So hang on a second. Here we go. 45 seconds. While we wait for the next one. There we go. Come on, keep going. You only have to do it twice. 45 seconds seems like a long time. All right, less than 10 seconds. Woo! Keep that water nearby, people. But only 15 seconds. Start with those jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. Good to basic jumping jacks. The obvious you can modify. Step off to the side as long as you're moving. Keep that heart rate up. Burning them calories. Right? Every second, minute, hour, bigger, better, stronger. Power. Woo! You're gonna hear me breathe a lot. Thank you to our friends in Ohio who sent me the link for this microphone. All right, only 15 second break. You jump the jacks one more time and then you'll get 30 seconds, okay? Woo. Work, work, work. Keep going, keep going. Just a little bit more. Alright, so we're halfway done. 1 more second. shoulder tap. Either find a spot on the wall, find a chair, find a ledge, or get on the ground. We'll be in that plank position, tapping our shoulders, then we get back up, and we get into that shuffle touch. All right. Here we go. Now if you're on the ground, if you spread your legs just a little bit more, makes it a little bit easier. You have more of a, it makes it more stable, I guess. And if it becomes too hard, you can just stop, or if you have to drop to your knees, that works too. Like I said, wall, bench, step, ledge, small child, whatever you gotta lean on. You're gonna feel this. So try to either stay in that plank or move the entire time. Woo! I got one more. Try to be so easy. There's only one more of this. There we go. Come on. And what's so nice about this playlist, I have a really good beat where you just know the beat. I'm super motivated by music, so I always like to have the music help me do the moves. Almost done. Come on. Keep going. Good, good, good. Nice flat body. Ooh, I love it. Woo! All right, get on up. Oh, shake it out. So remember that shuffle touch? We shuffle twice, hit the ground, or go off to the side. Shuffle touch. You can reach off to the side, you can touch the floor in front of you, or you can just put your arms out. And then again, modification, you just go a little bit slower. Good, yes. Give yourself a lot of space. heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes at the bottom. A nice soft landing. Keep your chest up too. A good way to help to do that, like where the wall and the ceiling meets. That's where I kind of look. That helps keep your chest up. Well, hello, friends. We're tired. Woo. There we go. And if you got a break, mark in place, front in place, and get right back into it. Continue popping. You can just go down to a little mini squat. Whatever keeps you moving. HIIT is high intensity interval training, which means nice explosive movement, or just movements in general, with short breaks. Woo! All right, catch your breath. Get on the ground. Remember, we're on our stomachs, but modification. You're staying up. And opposite arm, opposite leg. Otherwise, try to keep your arms and legs up as much as possible. It's going to be hard. So if you can't, one leg, one arm at a time. Woo! Keep breathing while you're down here. So important. For all those mommies out there, all the time you can pick up your kids, maybe now even your grandkids, that low back, you gotta keep it strong. Your legs, you gotta keep it strong. A booty, you gotta keep it looking good, because who cares if you have kids or not. Keep good booty, it's nice. Woo! Hey! We're halfway done. Yeah, we get 30 seconds right here. Ready? Remember, Heisman. Doing little high knees, and then one big high knee again. Like you got the football on your hands. There we go. Remember modification. Just like that. You can go at slow pace. You can pick it up. Whatever your shoes and your knees will allow you to do. I feel my feet moving all over my shoes. Good. Keep that knee up. Knee up. Knee up. Good work. Woo, woo, woo. All right, 15 seconds. Well, I love it. It's really kind of cardio moves in a row. Are you guys happy? Crunch after legs. Good. standing type of crunch like this, try to imagine that you're putting on a pair of jeans when you're flexing those core muscles. You guys know what I'm talking about. Come on! Thanksgiving. Summer. I work for Sport Clips. We wear these pants every day. So if you finally put on a pair of jeans, you're like, whoops. Didn't know that happened. Woo! Alright, cross jacks. So, you can either do it as a jumping movement, or stand, or even hands on your hips. As long as you're getting that knee up, you're doing a little bit of a twist. Alright? Come on, come on. Let that music help you. Otherwise, I'm going to start singing. Just kidding, I have no idea what the song is. All right, let's do 10. Let's do 10. 2. Woo! One more. That's that. You get 30 seconds. Keep drinking that water, everybody. Not here. I want you to share that air with me. There's no promise that I won't keep. I climb a mountain that's meant to steep. When it comes to you, there's no crime. Let's take both of us. I just want you guys to know this, like, first time I usually do these workouts with you guys. I got 45 seconds. It's got 40 seconds in it. It's not that long. Speak from my heart when it comes to you. Comes to you. Hey, 30 seconds. Now we can be on the ground for this last two. Woo. Start with those side planks up. Pick a side. Either side. We only have to do it once. So again, either against the wall, or you can get your elbow. You can be up on your hands. Whatever works for you. Elbow up. Alright, lift yourself up. And we're just staying here. If you want to do some dips, you can. Otherwise, you can stay here. Which makes it so much harder. Now you're just thinking about, like, how much time do we got left? Let me look at this clock. Oh, only 10 seconds gone by. This sucks. Like you can see it. Try to tap into that cardio fantasy. You know what I mean? Our runners out there. You start, like, watching TV in your head or something. So whatever side is closest to the ground, it's probably what you're feeling right now. Focus on that muscle, flex that muscle. Let it help you keep you up. Woo! Now we get to lay down. Yee. All right, remember, keep that low back into the ground. This is a low ab movement. So again, focus on those lower abs. Getting that leg to go down, but then more specifically, getting that leg to go back up. So we are alternating legs. Second set, if you want to do both legs, absolutely. All right, let us take a 10-second break. We have one more 45-second round. There we go, friends. You gotta keep that low back down. Down. Otherwise, when you walk around, you're going to my hand on your back. Everyone sweating just a little bit? Oh my gosh. Good work, everybody. Hey, give it up for yourself. That was only 20 minutes. That was 20 minutes. We're dead, all right? So we are YouTube Live right now. So if you ever want to do repeat this, you can. Otherwise, we do a small amount of HIIT on Friday mornings virtually, but we also add weight to those classes, but it's a lot of these moves. We've done, I think, all of these moves before, so you can always look those up too, but this will be called 2020 Cardio Drum HIIT slash drum, and it'll be number 6. You'll find it. All right, so I'm going to give you guys until the end of the next song that's going to play, to get some water, use the bathroom, check the weather, whatever you want to do. So go ahead and get your balls, bucket, sticks out. Make some room for yourself. Drink all the water.
what you need.
Everybody, like I said, we're testing out this microphone. I think, right? You can hear me. You hear my voice coming through these speakers? Okay, probably have to turn it up. All right, so we only have 6 routines because you should be super sweaty to where it's going to be hard to hold on to these anyway. But the way that the playlist works today is we're going to do 1 routine in front of the ball, and then we'll have 1 or behind the ball. Then we'll be in front of the ball, and then we'll be behind the ball, front of the ball, behind the ball, for the ball. So we have 2 new routines today. I said 1, but then I thought of another one. So we're going to do both today. But they're going to be the last 2 that we do. So for those of you that drum with us a lot, the first 4 you've probably seen before, but it's all good. But if it, usually in front of the ball, it's a little bit more, like it's harder, it's more challenging. It's a lot of triceps because we're going back like this, like a ton. So do what you can do. You can also do it behind the ball. Just got to get a little creative with it. But you can do whatever you want. Like I said, it's a party when you show up. So you could be in the back just doing your own little jig and you're doing it.
You're having fun.
That's it. That's it. It's fun. All right. Well, let's get started and see how well.
I walked into the party, I seen some I never saw. Everybody was moving, grooving, girls, they were dancing on the floor. Now this one I wanted to dance, hey man, what a look
one.
Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Soon as I hit the club, look at them girls' face. Pedal once, make the floor shake. Sway inside, my engine roaring. It's the big boy, you know what I paid for it. Then I got the pedal to the metal. Got you wild, check the game, I'm going out on every level. And the niggas talk, but there's nothing you can tell them. Just made a million, got another million on the schedule. No love, storm, boy, bring your hearts. No keys, push the start.
Okay. That's loud when the music's not playing. All right, we are back in front of the ball. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to get some water though. This next one's kind of intense. Not that it hasn't been already. All right, a couple more high intense ones, and then we'll cool it down at some point today. We'll cool it down. I don't know when, but it's coming. One behind, one in front, and then we're done. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Catch your breath, Sean. It's gonna be fun. Here we go. Make sure we don't.
DJ turn it.
Whoa, what? Okay. Okay, everyone's still breathing. Okay, everyone hear me breathing. This is fun. Hang on, I'll get some water. Okay, friends. New one. Michelle's never seen this before. You stay up here? She's got it. She's an expert. We were talking with the Ohio people last weekend, and they're like, yeah, we're just trying to find time to practice. And we both start laughing so hard because we never practice. You guys are practice, so thank you. So yes, this is the first time we're doing the song, even me. So it's just me in my kitchen, just like pretend Stix, no bod, just this is how I dance at home. And then I'm like, okay, so we do have some high knees in the song though. So by high knees, we're running, circles, and circles, and then here. So that's probably the most intense part of the song, I would say, but whatever, we're gonna figure it out. Here we go.
It up, better did you bring it back? Tell the DJ turn it up, better did you bring it back? Tell the DJ turn it up, better did you bring it back? Tell the DJ turn it up, tell them that you like that, like DJ turn it up, better did you bring it back? Tell the DJ turn it up, better did you bring it back? Tell the DJ turn it up, better did you bring it back? Tell the DJ turn it up, tell them better did you bring it back? Tell the DJ turn it up, better did you bring it back? Tell the DJ turn it up, better did you bring it back? Tell the DJ turn it up, tell them that you like that, like DJ turn it, DJ turn it, DJ turn it, DJ turn it. DJ
nice and quick and everyone's ready to die. All right. Yeah, as long as you feel like you're on the verge of, okay, do I have 911 on speed dial? Because that's where we like to get right. Emergency. All right, we got one more. It is brand new, and it is in front of the ball, and then we stretch. It's a super fun one. I had to do it like 50 times to memorize it. So, everyone will be fine. It's getting hot in here. Oh, I gotta go back. Okay. I really like this one. I like all of them.
I should grow up someday, 'cause I got bills to pay. I can't be waking up at someone else's place. I know I drink too much, can't pay my rent this month. I should be saving up, but I just got paid. I'm on my body, don't know where we're going. We go in when we go out. I just got paid. I'm on my body, don't know where we're going. We go in when we go out. I just got paid. So I can't take my check to the bank. Go, I should be running late. And I run to the phone, baby. Sorry, give me that. So now give me that money. Come on and give me that money. Give me that money. I should grow up someday, 'cause I got bills to pay. I can't be waking up at someone else's place. I know I drink too much, can't pay my rent this month. I should be saving up, but I just got paid. I'm on my body, don't know where we're going. We go in when we go out. I just got paid. I'm on my body, don't know where we're going. We go in when we go out. I just got paid.
We like to party, don't go shook, don't bother nobody. Lottie got it, walk up in the party. Sports bar, sports car drive. Show up, bow and bow out. Go in, go out, so rock with the rock. I got more diamonds, ladies be the finest. Crush your grapes, we don't do the wine. Crush dinner, time spin. Cool bean, front drilling. Got paid, G5 fade. Rotation toes, wave you like a sailboat. When you hear a hand, there you go. Montana with the funky sound. Stick out like a run sound.
I should grow up, they say, stuck in my glory days. I know there's nothing wrong, it's just a passing phase. And when I've had my fun, I swear I'll be someone. I know that day will come, but I just got paid. I'm on my body, don't know where we're going. We go in when we go out. I just got paid. I'm on my body, don't know where we're going. We go in when we go out. I just got paid.
It was our first time, everybody. Good job. Woo! That was a fun one. So good. I just like the song. All right. All right, put your stuff to the side. Oh, yeah, we're stretching now. It's done. It's over. All right. Hang on. Need water? All Okay. All right. Big deep breath in. And out. One more time. Bring one arm behind. Stretch out the back of that arm. You worked it a lot today. All right, switch arms. All right, give yourself a little baby hug. Just, be like, you know what? Holding on to those sticks for you. Aww, precious little forearms. Great strength. And then alright. Other leg, other arm, fingers down. Fingers up. And then fly away. Alright, arm swings. Alright. Hands to the back, connect them, push them down. Stretch out your chest. Alright, then bring them forward. Crisscross those hands, round out your shoulders. Get a little stretch back there. And then flatten that back. Remember to breathe while you're down here. Off to the right. And to the left. Back to the middle. Stretch, reach back hard. Really get that stretch back your legs. Bring your legs in just a little bit. Your elbows inside your knees. Push those knees out for a catcher stretch if you are able. I was not able the first time. Alright, hands down, knees up. Bring those toes to the push. Roll. Shoulder roll forward. And then the arms moving forward. Shoulder rolls back. Arms circles back. And then nice easy roll. Come back, one side to the other. And then hold it off to one side. Couple more neck rolls. And we're going to hold it off to the other side. And I know it's hot in here, but Pastor Kenny was nice enough to turn on the AC for us. Yes. All right, roll it out, shake it out. You are done. Good job. It felt so good when I walked in here, and then you start class, and you're like, where's the air? Where is it? All right. Good job, everybody. And thank you so much for working so freaking hard. And then drumming right afterwards, and then confusing you with two brand new routines for those of you who come regularly. So thank you. Okay, any celebrations or victories today? is to, I see some of us are wearing our new shirts. I feel like that's a celebration. So if you guys do want shirts, we can do orders. If we get orders of 15, there's no shipping. But you can always order single shirts by yourself. It's the Dominican, Ohio. She's fantastic. They're like the nicest people we've ever met. Oh my gosh, they were so fantastic. We're just gonna keep talking about them on every video. But let's say, before I keep going, because I rambled last time, everyone say bye. Woo! I feel like they need a shot of what goes on here. All right, bye. See you next time.